questions. We'll give you our opinions. Tell us your stories. We'll give you our opinions. Read us from your diary. We'll give you our opinions. It's in my homosexual opinion. IMHO, the podcast. Hello, everyone. Welcome to IMHO, the podcast. That's Darby over there.
Sorry, I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. Webster's defines kimchi as a spicy, pungent vegetable dish that consists of one or more pickled and fermented vegetables, and especially Napa cabbage and radishes with various seasonings.
Exactly.
And that is the national dish of South Korea. Joining us today is a drag queen. Please welcome to your ears, Kimchi.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Hi, Kimberly.
It's an honor to be here, and I feel like it feels like full circle because we have seen each other from the moment we were in drag.
Yeah, when we started.
We started together.
When did we meet? Like 15 years ago? A million years ago?
Snow White and the Seven Queen was...
Oh my gosh.
2011?
I want to say.
2012?
It was 2012, I think.
2012, yeah.
No, 2013, actually.
I started at Hydrate with that, and then there were only 7 drag queens at the time.
Yes.
And so there's a drag queen who's no longer alive, I heard, who was like, here, just start doing these shows because we need more bodies.
Yeah.
I started drag out of necessity.
I think the first time I ever saw you in drag, you had a bird cage on your head.
Oh, yes, yes.
Was that an actual bird in it?
Probably.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. You don't have to put that in.
Don't lingerie yourself. Listen,
I'm like,
she's
I don't want to get
paying.
canceled years later for my stupid mistake.
No, it
No,
wasn't.
girl,
It
we've
wasn't
got a
a
list of
smoking
reasons.
club.
But
It
also,
was
to be
fine.
fair, at the
Cancel
time,
you.
Chicago Drag was like, it was like a friendly competition of like who can be dumber and crazier.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
and you know,
yeah.
we've seen how that results. And I'm talking about Porcelain at Berlin shitting on stage. That is the result.
That's the number one story we tell, I feel.
You know, there's also like, I remember like, there's also a very famous queen we know. I'm not going to say names, you know. But remember when were you there for the performance where she performed CashApp's Blow dressed as a suicide bomber?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Oh.
You know.
Yes. Listen, it was a different time.
It was different.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't know about the Me Too movement.
Oh my God. We sound like such boomers. Like, can't joke about
really
anything
are.
nowadays. Your children are too soft.
It is so odd seeing someone from our past in our current modern LA times. And I'm just so excited. We all got too tired of the cold, and so we moved.
It's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel guilty for making Naomi move to Chicago and then immediately leaving?
You know, and then she came here too. But I don't think she regrets moving to Chicago because she got to experience like the Chicago culture and
the jewel.
I feel like everyone should move away from where you're born to open up your eyes.
Oh, I fully agree.
Absolutely.
I fully agree. And you were born in Houston, right?
No, never lived in Houston. I was born in Lansing, Michigan.
Why did I think you were from Houston?
Think that?
I don't know.
Selfish.
Are you getting me confused with another Asian?
No, absolutely not. I'm from Houston.
Oh.
So
you grew up eating kolaches and...
yes! Oh, kolaches!
They're
I
so
miss
good.
those.
She knows everything about food. She knows everything about food. Okay, we have 1,000 things to talk about.
Did I
Sorry,
confuse you with another Asian?
Alexis, do
You
not
go
reflect
ahead, and
on
I'm
that.
gonna go ahead. I'm
There
just
is
gonna go
another Korean
inward.
queen that we don't speak of. I don't know. Is she from Houston?
Is she from Houston? The one that died in that fire?
I don't think so.
She's doing drag again, right?
Is she?
I think so. Or she was DJing in drag. Eventually,
No
you
one
do have to
knows.
become
There's
a
no way to
DJ.
find
Are you a
out.
DJ yet?
Yes.
That's what happens.
Oh.
It's the pipeline.
Yes.
Drag race, makeup company, DJ.
Okay, but what's the deal with DJing? You're just doing this, right?
Okay, so think about it
Are
this
you
way.
doing this?
No, I actually mix. I mean, I don't really like
Look
do it
my
much
nail.
recently. No, but
I did that for
oh my
you.
God, donut's so cute.
I know, isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, but DJ, think about it this way. If you've already like toured all the clubs, like performing, you can only do that so many times.
Yeah.
And then if you DJ, that is like a new way for these spaces to bring you back.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
You know? And also like a lot of times like when you get booked for things, instead of just offering like 3 numbers on like hosting or whatever, if you ask DJ, it like opens up your world of possibilities of booking.
Oh, shit.
And also like a lot of corporate gigs, they want like a DJing drag queen too.
They just want like a drag queen in the background as
Yeah.
ambiance. That's actually a great, you know what? I'm DJ.
We're gonna be a DJ.
I'm DJ.
sound.
We're a DJ
Yeah.
team.
But literally, I have like DJ so many corporate gigs where like you just show for 30 minutes and then like play some songs and they like pay you like a
You
ridiculous
play
amount
Lady
of money.
Gaga. You play Born This Way 3 times and then you leave.
And they're not that.
Yeah.
But so you should take DJ lessons. It doesn't hurt to have that like skill in your arsenal to
I
offer
honestly bet
people.
you would really enjoy it because it sounds like it's like
The only time I've DJ'd, I would consider DJ, is when I was at Little Gems. May she rest. Made Little Gems rest. Do you remember Little Gems?
Of course.
Yes,
yeah.
of course. I got really drunk and I put in a lot of money into the touch tunes. And I selected every Carrie Underwood song that was on the touch tunes. So it's a different time. It was
third
before,
canceled person we've
it was
referenced.
before Me Too movement.
Very telling, foreshadowing.
And I got kicked out.
Wow.
They kicked me out.
Oh,
It's like you can only hear Jesus take the wheel so many times before blow your brains out.
I used to perform
The
that.
guy who wrote Jesus Take the Wheel died in a plane crash this week.
This week?
Yeah.
That is wild.
Jesus, take the wheel. Oh my God.
Oh,
This
no.
is coming out on the day of the rapture. Are you going to heaven?
If heaven is like a theory that actually exists, I don't know if I want to go there.
Why?
What if hell's more fun?
Hell will definitely be more fun.
Like if the idea of heaven is like how like the Christians describe it, and it's just a bunch of like nice
Praising-
people up
yeah,
there.
praising
I feel like I'll get
Jesus.
bored for all
Yeah.
eternity. You have to be around nice people for all eternity.
Yeah.
You're famously not nice.
I think I'm a nice person.
You're a very nice person, but you have a
You're a
dark
nice
sense
person,
of
but
humor,
you're
and that's
rotted.
why we
That's
get
true,
along.
yeah.
Like I don't think I'm a mean person, but I do enjoy.
So have you been seeing all these on your social media of the rapture people getting
Yes,
ready for
yeah.
it? What if it is real and they take all the like God people?
Honestly, please
I
take
would
them
be
away. Take
thrilled.
me away.
Wouldn't it be so fun?
DJ, thank you.
May it take all our landlords and all of the
Take
people
all
in
the
politics.
billionaires.
All of the billionaires except for Rihanna.
If all the
Well,
billionaires,
including Rihanna, let's be honest.
you can't be an ethical billionaire.
You cannot be an ethical billionaire.
I would like to try.
Okay.
Okay, but if
Under
all
your
the billionaires
umbrella.
are taken, and then the world is just like poor people left on the earth, like what happens then? Is it like
I think it would be
I would
fabulous.
kill myself.
I think that would be.
I only work for the billionaires to make more money. You know, the infighting. Why do you think we get invites all the time? I'm trying to keep you down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And because I believe in trans rights, I don't mind treating a trans woman poorly because I view you as an equal.
yeah, thank you so much.
you should start DJing.
I think I will.
You know what I found out a lot of queens do. So I actually like took DJ lessons for like months, and I mix my own songs. But then I asked other queens like, what do you do like when you DJ? Like, do you know how? They're like, oh, I just had my friend mix me like a 2-hour long track, and then I just play
That's
it.
giving. I have
And
my
then I
friend
pretend
paint
like
my
I'm
face and buy my clothes and do my hair.
But I'm like, it's like a DJ. Like, don't you want to like feel the vibe of the room and also like mixed?
Is that how you do it? You feel the vibe of the room?
So I have like tracks that I start with, and I feel the room. So then it either splits into the K-pop, electronic,
There we go.
top 40, or like dance music.
Okay.
And then like depending on the vibe of the room, I will like switch to the rest. It's kind of like choose your own adventure,
I love
That's
those
cool.
books
depending on what's happening in the room.
See, that's how I think you might like it because you're good.
because I have ADHD.
Well, that and
I like K-pop.
It seems like it's like a puzzle. You're feeling a puzzle together. I mean, I think
love
you
to
would
feel.
like that.
I love to feel, especially without consent. It was before Me Too. It was a different time. Now,
Oh my God.
let me ask you really quickly while Alexis is just kind of sitting over there.
Okay.
Since I last saw you, I've gotten very into Korean dramas.
Oh,
and
what
I'm
are you
obsessed.
watching?
Okay, right now I'm watching High
What if-
School Return of the Gangster.
Okay.
You heard of that?
So I don't watch any like high school violence dramas because they're not
Oh,
for
I
me.
love those. Oh,
My-
did you have violence in high school?
Yes, I did actually.
Did you do it?
No.
It was done to you.
Yes.
How do you feel now?
And maybe that's why I'm the way I am today.
Wait, have any
I'm
of your
healing my inner child.
Yes.
That's your
Yes.
dark sense of humor.
have
I'm
any of
telling
your
y'all.
old bullies contacted you now that you're like rich and successful?
No, I don't even remember their names anymore. But
And that's the best. Way
And
to get
that's
revenge.
it. And that's the tea. Lock it in. I love all Korean dramas, but I do lean towards, I do love a little fantasy.
okay.
My favorite from the past year is definitely the Kite Runner. No,
No,
you know what I'm saying.
Lovely Runner.
Lovely Runner.
Lovely, yeah.
Jesus Christ. I love that shit.
Okay, if you love time travel K-drama,
I do.
You have to watch Twinkling Watermelon
On what? What's it on?
on Viki.
I have Vicky.
Twinkling Watermelon is so good.
Okay.
And then also Bon Appetit, Your Majesty. It's the #1 K-drama right now.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Yes.
Yes. I keep joking that I'm going to start it just to upset my husband, but I might.
You should start it because it's also really good.
I love that shit.
Have you seen The Glory?
We watched. She told me I watched The Glory.
The Glory
I made
is
her
so
watch
good.
it.
I loved it.
I made her watch it.
I rarely rewatch K-drama, but that one, like, I will rewatch over and over again.
Okay.
I've rewatched. The only K-drama I've rewatched is Dignity, Lady in Dignity.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
You've never seen Lady in Dignity?
No.
Oh my God, it's phenomenal.
Wait, maybe I
It's
know the
on
Korean title, but
Netflix.
maybe I don't know the English name.
It was like the #1 drama in Korea when it first came out. So I'm sure you know it by the other name.
Dignity. Oh, no, I haven't seen this.
Oh, bitch. I'm obsessed with the lead actress. I've seen like everything she does, even that horrible one where she was like
Oh,
a
yeah,
time
Kimi-san,
travel
yeah.
cop.
Okay.
Ugh, she was awful in that.
So you
She's
love time
beautiful in
travel
this. I
stuff.
do. I do.
Okay.
Did you watch 1988?
Yes.
I
yeah.
loved
Replied
that
at
one.
1988.
Reply
yeah.
1988.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved that one.
That one is so good too. That one is just like feel good and just like makes
Yeah,
you.
it really started with I watched Attorney Woo on Netflix, and then I talked about it on the show, and then Alanda, you know Alanda, right?
Yeah.
Texted me and was like, I like all of this stuff too.
Okay, then did you watch Castaway Diva?
No.
That one is also really
Wait,
good.
I started that and I didn't like it. I stopped in the middle of the first episode.
The first episode is very violent, but if you get past the first episode, it is amazing because she's trying to be a singer and there's like musical numbers every episode.
Now, you famously love when drag queens sing at shows. It's something that you always complimented me and Alexis for, was our incredible singing in the middle of a dance party. Do you still hold that to be true?
Absolutely, because like not everybody can sing. So if you're
Wait.
like brave enough to like sing in front of like drunk gay people, I think you deserve all the accolades in the world.
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking about today?
Uh-oh.
This is a sidebar. This is a
Bar redacted. Thank
bar.
you.
One time for Halloween, I'm getting really into the Halloween spirit this year. One time for Halloween, we did a live version of Hocus Pocus, I Put a Spell on You.
Yeah.
And 2 numbers later, some people that were just at the bar wanted to lip sync it. And they weren't performers. They were just people in the costumes. And then the managers let them get up there and lip sync it. Right after
Why did that
we
bother
had done
you?
It. Wouldn't bother you?
It was
we
kinda
were
like- they were
paid
like-
to be there.
You
And
like
we
were-
were suddenly the
Because
openers.
we did it first.
You put on this like fabulous number, and then by have them lip sync, it was like diminishing your performance. That you
Yeah, it
just
felt
did.
like we were the openers for them.
Okay, I didn't feel that, but I was also binge drinking at the time.
Yeah. Wait, did you go to a Squid Game thing?
I did, yeah.
What did you think of Squid Games?
Game. Singular.
But there's 3 seasons.
So if Netflix is watching, I loved it. It is like a very important piece of Korean
Okay,
drama, like
okay,
history.
okay.
It is very necessary to have that kind of representation.
Sure.
But you got to go somewhere.
So for second and third season, they invited me to the premiere of
Because you're Korean.
because I'm
Squid Game.
Korean, yeah.
That
And that was
probably
actually
helps.
insane because like they actually like shut down the city to do like a Squid Game parade.
Holy
and-
shit. Where was
like,
it?
In Seoul.
Oh, fuck. You
And-
went to Seoul for Squid Game.
And
That's
they
crazy.
flew in 113 like content creators from all around the world.
Well, because the Squid Game guy, the people behind Squid Game, the white people who have the really bad acting,
Yes.
they probably paid for it. It's real. It's based on a true story. That's so interesting. Now, before we move on, Kimberly, I'd always, and I'm so sorry, Alexis, to do this, I always promised myself that when we finally got you on the show, sorry it took us so long.
Honestly, I was just waiting for the invitation this whole time.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
Really?
Yeah.
We
You-
kinda-
you-
we
if you
kinda-
asked me, you think I would have been like, no, I'm too good for your podcast.
Yes.
No, what-
Listen, 2013 Chicago drag was a dark place.
Have
Okay.
people actually said no to the podcast?
We're
I
too
don't
scared to
know.
get that no.
No,
I don't think we asked
have.
No,
people.
you have to ask.
we
'cause,
need to ask more famous people.
You know, drag queens, we want to talk.
That's true.
Oh,
we will
that's
talk into the
true.
void.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
that's true.
We just don't get the opportunity to talk.
Oh, well then, fuck it. Let's get her out of here and then get another drag queen.
You know
in.
what? Who should he ask? You know, why
Thank
don't
you. Will
let's
you-
ask Trixie Mattel.
will you text Trixie
Has she
real
already been
quick?
here?
Were you no, she
No,
hasn't.
she hasn't.
Um,
I didn't
you know-
text her though.
I mean, I can't speak
We're
for her, but if you
scared.
ask her, I'm sure she'll say yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, she is with Studio 71. Anyway, I always promised if I had you on the show, I would tell you this. And you already know this to be true because you asked me. You confronted me.
Oh, I know
and
what
I
this
said
is.
no.
Okay.
but I was lying.
Okay.
Picture it. 2014, 2015, you were hosting a Neverland party at Hydrate.
Okay.
And you hired me to be one of the performers.
Yes.
I was wearing a Kimura Hall bodysuit because I was skinny enough to do that back then. I never gave it back. She's fine. Calm down.
She's like, I only wear Mackie now.
Exactly.
You know? Yeah.
Exactly. And I performed a couple songs where I sang and I shouldn't have, and I know that now. And then Neverland used to, after their events, they used to put up all the individual performances on their YouTube channel. And so I thought if one of my performances got like a lot of views, that you would be like, oh, I have to book her every time now. And so I went to one of those websites back in 2014 where you could pay money to get fake views. And I ordered 1,000 views because I didn't want it to be too obvious. And then after it hit 1,000, it kept going. And I was like, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck. And I contacted the company and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And they were like, sorry, we accidentally put in an order for 10,000. It's too late. And I was like, okay, that's not great, but whatever. The next time I saw you, the first thing you said to me was, did you buy views for that video? And I was like, I went, what video? What do you mean? What video? Oh, that's on YouTube? So I just want to say, yes, I did. And I'm sorry it took me 11 years to finally admit it. But yes, I paid for those views.
Well, you know, like, again, that time in Chicago drag, people were pulling all sorts of stunts. You know,
oh,
like,
my God, yeah.
I think there was like a costume contest that we were doing, and then like some people were like buying votes, and you know, like there was all sorts of like shenanigans happening in Chicago scene at that time. So
We were doing the most. We were doing the most. And that was also at a time in Chicago drag where there weren't as many drag queens as there are now. And we were pulling all those stunts, all 14 of us. And now there's 100 drag queens born every day in Chicago. I can't imagine the shenanigans
with
they
like
pull.
less venues to perform at more than ever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, because Sidetrack burned down.
Did it really?
Gentry burned down. Oh, Scarlet burned down too, didn't it?
It burned down twice. Didn't it?
Ooh.
You know, Boys Town's hot, you know?
It's hot. When it's hot, it's hot. When it's hot, it's hot.
When it's hot, it's hot. Now, so this is fun. I love talking to you. But we have some business that we have to get to. This is actually an advice podcast. People write in, they ask us questions.
We save lives.
Okay.
We
What
save
we do
lives.
is doctor.
Hope it's not like relationship advice, because for some reason people ask me relationship advice all the time, and
Really?
I'm like,
You're so alone.
I know. I'm like, I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know why people ask me relationship
She's
advice.
in her first relationship now.
Well,
She fell in love at
first
40.
one post-trans, yeah.
Oh,
First one
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah, the other ones don't count for sure. But this is
that,
definitely
you
the
know,
longest.
new name, new life. You know,
New
new attitude.
Actually, I kept my name because it's just Alex.
Okay.
Yeah, her boyfriend calls her Alex.
And I'm lazy. Yeah.
That's so funny
And
to
then when
hear.
he introduces me to people, I'm like, hi, I'm Alexis. I'm Alex. And he's like, you look crazy when you do that.
You do.
Yeah.
You do. So
No.
I'm just saying there's hope for you.
Okay.
Well, listen.
I'm not searching either. So.
You're almost 40, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Don't be,
When?
no, it's okay. We're way older than you.
I've been trying to like.
When are you 40?
I'm 38 right now.
I'm 41.
Yeah, I'm 40.
I look good.
You look good. Yeah.
Thank you.
look good too.
Thank
you so much. Thank you.
So we just have to make sure that you are equipped to answer these questions. So we actually have some questions for you.
Okay.
It's an oral exam that we do. It's called the hoax.
We just haven't really talked to you a lot since the Me Too movement, and so a lot of things have changed. So
A
we just
lot
want to
of things have
make
changed.
sure that you are qualified.
Yeah, so we just got to make sure this is the hoax. It's the homosexual opinion aptitude exam, and it's delivered orally, and we're going to start right now.
In your mouth.
So I'm going to go first, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
We've seen each other come up. I've seen you reach new heights and have amazing success. It's really cool
Top
to
of
watch.
mountain.
But
We're
there
middle of
are,
mountain.
as I've kept track of your career, there are some questions I know that you don't like to be asked, and we don't do gotcha journalism here, so I will not
no.
be asking.
No.
Okay, but I wrote them all down on this piece of paper, and you're welcome to answer them just at any point in time if you want. Okay. So that's just for you
Okay.
if you want to answer them.
Okay.
But my first question is, what's your relationship to Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a relationship with Lord of the Rings.
Have you ever seen the movies?
I have. That actually used to be my movie back when I was in high school and I was like in AP art. And then on weekend, I would spend all the time like working on my portfolio to like submit for like a final review.
AP art, that explains your makeup.
So
That's why you were always so good at it from the jump.
Oh, thank you.
Do you remember how we looked back then?
Oh, we look like a foot.
A foot.
You know, but at that time, you couldn't tell me otherwise. He was like, I'm the most gorgeous queen.
Okay.
And I look at like the photos and I'm like, I look like a foot.
Bitch, we did a Hello Kitty night at Bar Redacted.
Yes.
And I went to Target and bought everything in the children's section that was Hello Kitty, and because that's drag. And you created this, it was like felt red giant Hello Kitty head with, I think it was just mesh, wasn't it?
yeah,
Or lace
yeah.
like over your face. I thought this is why she's so successful. Like, look at her. She is creating drag. This is the future of drag. I look at that now and I go, what the fuck was that? But back then, I remember being so impressed. I'm less impressed now.
Yeah.
You know, in general.
Some things don't age well, and that's okay. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I do. And that's what Kim was saying.
It's Bilbo Baggins' birthday. That's all I was getting at.
Yes.
Okay. Darby has a question for
Okay.
you.
This is my question.
Okay.
This is my first question. Kimberly, you once invited me and Alexis to a game night at your house. You have never asked us back again. Why?
You've never invited me to a game night over at your place. And I remember during the meeting, it's like, oh, Alexis and I game nights all the time. We'll invite you. And then you also never has invited me to your game night. And I do believe it was your turn to invite me.
You know what? Now that you're saying that,
That makes
I am
sense.
hearing it.
It's
and
touche.
I'm remembering that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think we were going to go to the My Heart Will Goon
Yes.
Korean barbecue place.
I
Yeah.
still have never been there.
And then we said like, oh, let's go. And I was
Yeah,
like,
we
yeah,
were
let me
gonna-
know.
Okay, then you know what? I take that back. And my
That is
question
on-
now
that
is,
is on you.
do you want to get teppanyaki at My Heart Will Goon?
I would love to.
Great.
Yeah.
Listeners, if you're not aware, there's a restaurant near us that it's Titanic the movie themed,
The movie.
and it's on the door. It says "My Heart Will Go On," but they ran out of space, and so it says "My Heart Will Goon."
And they always have funeral flowers. Every day they put out new funeral flowers on either side of the door
Oh, I
to
love
remind us of
that.
those we lost. Just the extras in the movie, though, not the actual Titanic. We're just mourning the extras.
Well, speaking of flowers, it's time to give you some flowers, just metaphorically.
Okay.
Because what you've done is you've written a book. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's that thing I heard fall earlier.
Oh, it's right.
You threw her book on the
I'm
ground?
so sorry. Wait, hold on. I got it. Hold on. It's very sturdy. So
toss
that's
it.
one of the things that I love about this book. It's very sturdy. Kim cheats the world. Kimchi eats the world, and you were kind enough to send us 2 advance copies.
Your people were, and we thank them and you.
So you've
Whose
written a
hand
book.
is that?
Mine?
Oh,
I gotta say, this is the first cookbook I've ever owned.
Oh my God.
Really?
Hopefully not the last.
Well, I think I've got everything I need in here.
Because the thing is, like, when I'm looking up recipes, of course you can like look it up on phone.
Yeah.
But I like to have like the physical book out, so then I can just like.
It's also
yeah.
it's also beautiful. Like
It
it's a
is
coffee
gorgeous.
table book in the sense that every page is stunning.
Thank you.
And I like these little blurbs that you wrote for each.
It's kind of like an
section.
autobiography, you know?
Yeah, it's autobiographical, but it's also instructive and it's pretty to look at.
So the team that I worked with was like a dream team to work with. When I was talking to the food stylist and the food photographer, and I'm like, I want this this book to be like really quirky and fun, and I want like every photo to have some sort of like a weird twist.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, that is like right up our alley. We understand your vision. So every photo, there's some sort of like a draggy or like quirky twist to it.
quirky.
It's a lot of nails. It's a lot of gloves. How long did this take you to photograph?
So whole thing was shot over
Thank
like,
you for writing that.
of course.
Oh my God.
I got one. You didn't. Croquettes.
the whole
I
thing was-
love croquettes.
I was going to make those because they look so
Oh, they're
good.
so good. And also, I picked all the recipes that would be easy for people to recreate.
Annie,
Yeah.
can we get a shot at this? Come on. Don't you want that on your coffee table? Don't you want this on your coffee table? Sorry. Keep going.
I know. So
So as soon as I got this cookbook, I handed it to my husband because let's be honest, I'm not cooking anything. And he loves cookbooks and he only keeps 2 cookbooks on the counter at all times because he uses those over and over. And then as soon as I gave him this, 2 days later, this was in that pile. Now, was it the exact same size and it just looked a little better to have that third one on top of 2? Maybe. But I think that's a good sign.
Am I stealing your man? You know, like with my cooking?
That's
Girl,
why
we've been
she
together
didn't
so
invite.
long. You can have him.
That's why she
I'm
didn't.
so tired.
That's why she didn't invite you to the game night because she. Knows
I don't want
that.
you in my house with my husband.
Yeah.
You know, you specifically mentioned this like rooftop, you know, that is like beautiful.
Oh, fuck. I really did promise a lot, didn't I? Well, here's the thing.
She says
now that
she
you're,
means it when she says it.
But I have, okay, so my dad's a really bad guy. So I have bad memory.
Okay.
You know, it was before Me Too.
Okay, Kimchi, you wrote a book.
I did.
How long have you been thinking about doing this?
The whole idea like came around like pandemic because I couldn't travel and to get these like delicious food from around the world anymore. So I was like, let me recreate these dishes in my American kitchen using American grocery store ingredients. And that is how the book was conceived.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Well, I'm so proud of you, and thank you for not making me read all of it.
Of course.
Because I just really, like, I've read so much in my life.
You can just like look at the
know.
pictures, you know.
The pictures
She's
are
a
nice.
she's a speed reader.
I
Okay, I
am.
know.
I am. My mom taught me how to speed read, mainly just because, like, if Dad caught her reading that trashy smut, he would hit her.
Oh, meanwhile, she's on nifty.org, like
Exactly.
on her phone.
Stop it. Nifty.org made me come so hard.
Wait.
What was your favorite Nifty.org
What's Nifty.org?
category? Mine was Daddy Son, and I don't feel bad about it.
Oh.
Or I think it was called Older Younger. And they were not good. And occasionally, would I read the incest? No.
So I personally was never into nifty.org, but I was more into the yaoi.
No fucking way. Wait.
The yaoi. My friend Rachel, who's been on the pod, is going to Japan, and they're going to the yaoi basement.
Oh, the yaoi
the basement?
The yaoi basement.
What happens in there?
It's just filled with yaoi.
Oh,
Yaoi,
fuck.
if I'm correct, it's like male on male animated
Yeah.
adult
Like
content.
cartoon, yeah.
Cartoon porn.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
And nothing
Tell me
bad can
more.
happen in the yaoi basement.
What's the appeal to you? Is it just that the cum is easier to clean up?
Oh my god, no. You know, I love romance and I love like beautiful men, you know.
Yes.
Boy love drama.
And also there's like yaoi for like every category you could imagine, you know.
Like nifty.org.
Like what are you like hunks or what are you like, I don't know, animals, where you're like pretty boys, like there's something for everybody, you know.
I think pretty boys are animals. So just want that to be clear.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did have one specific, or did you have your thing you wanted to do? Because I have one more. I think,
Yeah, dude, it's your question.
Kimberly.
Go ahead.
Okay, Kimberly, I forgot my question. Did you think we would end up continuing drag, or did you think we would quit? Are you surprised
what was your
that we're
first
here?
impression of us?
Oh no, don't do that.
For first impression?
Yeah.
No, I
Are you surprised we're
Or
still
what do you
doing
remember
drag?
about us?
the thing with drag is no one ever truly quits drag.
That's true.
And the drag queens would have like a dramatic, like, this is my goodbye show, retiring drag show. And then like
I
2 years later,
love
they're like silently in drag working a brunch gig, you know?
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
DJing.
That is my favorite.
Did I? Well, I guess the only reason I ask is because when we saw Trixie recently, the 1st thing she said was, "I can't believe you're still doing drag," and she laughed. And sure, I laughed too. Did I cry later? Perhaps. So I was just curious what you thought. Thank you so much for supporting us.
I mean, if I'm going to be completely honest,
Oh no.
I didn't think. You know,
Ever.
I'm like, oh, you're still doing drag? That's amazing, you know? But I'm not at home sitting like,
I wonder if
is
they're
Alexis
still doing
Darby still doing drag?
Oh, girl, I wish I could say I do the same, but no, I love thinking of a drag queen I met in 2015 and going, I wonder what they're doing now. And when I find out they quit, I love it.
I was just having this conversation with the someone another day where, do you remember back when people cared about who was going to be on Drag Race next season? And there was like
Yes.
a list of like queens.
The
that-
wish list. Yeah.
And some queens like never make it on. And sometimes I wonder like what happened to those queens? And then
Those queens who kept being predicted but never
Yeah.
made it. Yeah.
and sometimes like their Instagram hasn't been updated since like 2018, or then some like they're still like
Yeah.
holding
Okay,
down
you're
the
just
fort.
talking about me at this
One
point.
of them, I was thinking, well, I've seen her on TikTok, so I know she's still active, but London Adore was always at the top of those
Oh,
lists.
yeah.
Why didn't she ever make it on the show?
I don't know if she's ever auditioned.
Oh, really?
At least last time and this is years ago, I haven't
Yeah,
talked
yeah,
to her in
yeah.
a while, but she's like, yeah, I've never applied before. So
Oh, I think she would have. I think she would have done well, and that I think everyone would have hated
and she's
her.
very talented.
She's
you
very
know?
talented, and people don't like that.
Yeah.
People don't like that talent.
You know, I want to see at this point. I feel like I want to see a legend season. I know, like fans bring that up, but you know,
Coco Peru.
yeah, and maybe like non-elimination, but just like all the legends, like
Who?
Peaches Christ,
Yes.
like Coco Peru, just all of them, just like
The Ghost of Heklina.
yeah, like a non-elimination season where they just like are competing for charity or something,
Oh, I love that
Ooh,
idea.
yeah.
right?
That's a really good idea. Okay, Alexis, when you edit this, will you cut out her saying that, and then we just cut straight to this?
Well, I can just move your mouth and you can lip sync to it
Okay.
because you have similar voices, I feel.
Yeah, and maybe like non-elimination, but just like all the legends.
Why are your teeth clacking like that?
Because they're not in the right place. You have new teeth. Let me ask you this. Every Chicago girl that left got new teeth, and we didn't. How do you feel about that?
Maybe you didn't need to
No, I do. And you know that. You know that to be true, Kimberly.
smile.
No. Let me ask you this. Can I get my teeth done on your credit card?
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Like right now. And do you have a 401k?
No, okay, this is too much.
Okay.
So just a final moment. Okay, this book is really fun. It's all your favorite bites from all around the world. We thought in that tradition that we would
She makes everything
we would
trans. I'm
partake
sorry.
in that. So I brought. So I thought you were from Houston. I don't know why, but from Houston. I'm from like a kind of a it's white trash.
You brought kolaches?
No, but I brought you oatmeal cream pies,
Oh,
and so I thought you might
Wait,
like
she's
that.
skinny now. Do you eat those? Can
Have you ever
eat
had
that?
this?
Now that you're skinny, we should have given you a carrot.
Have you ever had this?
I remember having it back in middle school, but I haven't had it since middle school.
It's middle school for sure.
Oh, it's middle school for sure.
Yeah.
And it's always warm. I don't know why.
Well, these have been in my undercarriage. They were in my
yeah.
skirt. I smuggled them in.
Okay, well, are you tasting it?
No, because we have microphones.
Okay.
We can taste it in the Patreon.
Okay, I will eat it.
Okay.
Wow. Did
Wait, you do look
did I
so-
inspire your weight loss? You looked at me and you thought, man, I want to do that.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to say you're welcome.
I was like, you know what? I do want to be white and skinny, and one of them was achievable.
One of them was.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And one of them can be with the
Yeah.
right attitude.
Wait, so what? You're working out? What is this?
You know, eating healthy and exercising. So you know,
yeah.
crazy what that's
Crazy.
yeah. But also, I don't know. I think I was like in a depressive slump where I just like was not leaving my home. I was like,
That's
you know,
where
reclusive.
I've been all year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I'd rather like die skinny than die like obese with health problems. You know?
Yeah,
So,
well,
I'm not saying like skinny's necessarily healthier.
No,
you know,
it's
but
not. I am proof that it's not.
Yeah.
I can't go upstairs. Okay, so
I think that's where I'm at because, you know, the way the world is right now, I feel like I want to get a little trimmed down before they take me away.
to put her in the camps.
Well,
You're going to be great in the camps. I bet you get back into tap dancing.
I really just don't want them to shave my head. And I feel like that's the first thing they would do.
In the camps? No, not yet. We don't need them now.
I don't know that we should I don't know that we should keep saying camps.
Oh, is that because it's triggering because you might be in one?
You're going to feel really bad if that's the case.
well, you were
You
in
don't know
Camp
that.
Wanakiki.
I was on camp. I was
Can I
on
tell you?
camp Wanakiki.
Okay, you have to hear this story of how I found out she was on Camp Wanakiki. She didn't tell me beforehand.
I thought
because
NDAs were real.
she thought that this was going to be like drag race level, and so she
I did.
couldn't.
I
she
was
couldn't
scared.
tell me.
I was nervous.
And so she was gone for a week, and I thought that was weird. But you know, I don't text her that much, so I didn't notice. And
We were kind of newish friends.
we were newish, yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't know how bad it would get. And I met you at Bar Redacted to have a drink because you said you had something very important to talk to me about. And I remember,
You guys talked about this at open bar
Yeah.
in public.
but
It's like, I have a
we were at
secret. Let me tell you in front of all the drunk
loud-
days.
Well,
We
Loud
were on
bar.
we were by the windows.
we were by the windows.
Okay.
We were people watching. We were by that closet where they keep all the pictures of the people who can't come in the bar anymore.
Oh,
if I'm not in that
yes.
closet, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's like, I did something and I won. I think I'm going to win. I think I'm going to win. This is going to change everything. And I was like, oh my God, our lives are about to change forever. And I think we got really drunk that night because we were so excited. And then we watched it and we realized that wasn't going to happen.
Why? It changed.
Not because of Camp Wanakiki.
It did change. It did nudge things along. But you know what?
Did
I think
it?
it's me that
I think
didn't-
IMHO changed your life.
I think IMHO changed our
And
lives.
I guess really we owe it all to soju.
Wait, it's funny that you mentioned Camp Wanakiki because that's a deep tease about something that's going to happen later. So that's the hoax. Do you have any words? Do you have any final words, or do you have any questions
What's
for us?
the last question in the hoax?
Do you have any questions for us?
No.
That's the question.
What's your homosexual opinion?
Huh?
What's your most homosexual opinion is the last question of the hox. We do it every time.
Would
you
would
came up with it.
Would you excuse us for 1 second?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Kim.
No,
Just
it's
one
fine.
second. Please don't listen, though. This is
Darby.
very personal.
Darby, this is the first time in Annie, how many episodes have we done? 98? 98
like
episodes.
39.
That you have remembered
Yeah.
one of the pieces of this podcast.
The most important part.
Yeah.
That you developed. You
and
came up
I
with.
forgot.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when I tried to remind you, you continued to forget. Do
Exactly.
you see how frustrating it can be sometimes?
Yeah, but
do you
this is the
understand?
first time that that's ever happened
Yeah.
in this situation.
Okay, sure.
Do you
sure.
understand?
No, I give you that.
So I forgot,
Okay.
but I'm going to edit all this out.
Kim, I feel like you're listening. Please don't listen.
Yeah, can you
I'm
not
zoning
listen?
out.
Thank you so much.
I'm zoning out.
Okay. I got lipstick on this. Annie, is that bad? Okay.
Okay, she doesn't know. She drives a Jeep.
Okay. All right. Kim, so we have one question that we ask every guest,
Okay.
and it is,
What is your most homosexual opinion?
And now that can mean whatever you want it to mean. It could be about food. If you identify as a homosexual.
I'm a very much homosexual.
Okay, so it
Yeah,
could just
so
be any opinion.
Any opinion
then.
you have will be super gay then.
Yeah.
Look at that. I have so many opinions.
Do you shave your arms or is that natural?
Natural. I'm Asian. I'm
Fuck
naturally
you.
hairless.
Fuck you.
Hell yeah. Wait, I have a
Good for you.
question about do you have a food opinion?
I do have a lot of food opinion. Where do I begin?
Can we get your number one? I'm so sorry, Alexis. Can we get your number one Korean restaurant in LA?
Borikoge.
Where is that?
It's in K-Town.
It's in K-Town?
Like I think it's either 6th or 8th Street. The best Korean food you'll have. Just order their standard meal, and it comes with, not joking, like 50 side dishes.
Oh, shit.
And each of them are all very, very good.
Okay, we gotta go there.
We're going. Okay. Sorry. What's your food opinion? I apologize.
Food opinion. Oh my god, I have so many. You know, I think dressings are overrated. I'm in enemy territory, I know.
Explain yourself.
Okay, I'm someone who genuinely loves vegetables. I love the flavor of vegetables. I love like the various texture, and I feel like dressings mask the flavor and texture of vegetables. And I don't mind like a little kiss of a dressing, but if it's drenched in dressing, I'd rather not eat it.
So if I took a baby carrot, cold and wet, it's the best kind, and I dip it into ranch, so much so that you can't see the baby carrot.
Then you won't eat ranch, and baby carrot is merely a vessel.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. No, that's
All
a
right.
hot take. That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
But I love a dipping sauce. Does that include dipping sauces?
But everybody's journey is different. This is what I personally believe in. If you want to like go ham on dressing, that is your journey, and I support
I don't eat
you in your
ham, but
journey.
I
don't
will
eat-
do
yeah.
dressing. I will do dressing. That's a pretty hot take.
That's a pretty good one.
It was wrong.
I
That
think
was a wrong opinion.
I think she passed. What do you think?
The hoax?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kim, can you just give us a second?
yeah,
Please
yeah.
don't
Yeah,
listen.
and don't
absolutely.
listen.
Please
Yeah.
don't listen.
La 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 la.
I feel really embarrassed that I forgot. It is literally my idea of that question.
I just want you to understand that you're not perfect and that's okay. No one expects you to be.
No, I know that
In
I'm not
fact,
perfect.
Whenever you do something right, it shocks me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You act really surprised when I get things right.
I act surprised or I am genuinely surprised.
Well, you're right. You're not an
Yeah.
actress. Yeah.
I am an actress. I was in Barney the Elf in Chicago.
That's right. Did you ever see that?
Did you ever see that, Kim?
You
Oh,
can-
she's
you
not
can
listening.
listen. You told
me
She's
not
not
to listen, so I was,
listening.
like,
She's
zoning
not
you out.
listening.
Yeah.
She's not listening. Anyway, I think she passed. I
Yeah.
think she can answer some questions.
Okay.
Oh, wait, homosexual opinion. Okay.
You got another one?
Yes.
I love it.
Do it, gay. Do it, gay.
Matcha, why? And don't get me wrong, I love matcha.
Oh, wow. I'm loving these takes because I love matcha.
I know I love matcha too, but I feel like internet made it like a thing.
Yeah.
And it feels very performative for most people to drink matcha, to like douse it in all these like syrupy syrups and like
Yeah.
these like milks, you know?
I love milk.
Yeah.
like
Yeah. No, you're right. Listen, as a white American with terrible taste in general, I I do think a lot of Americans drink matcha because it feels so exotic and different.
I feel like there's like that one ingredient that becomes like trendy for like health or whatever reason, and then we tend to like overconsume it. It was like quinoa, salmon, like matcha.
Okay.
You know, it's just,
I eat
you know,
quinoa
like,
and salmon a lot.
I mean, they're good. They're
shouldn't.
good. I'm not like digging those things by any means,
Yeah.
you know, but take it easy.
Take it easy on the matcha,
You know,
everyone.
Yeah.
You don't
Get
get
a-
like 3 things of matcha every day.
Get a Vietnamese iced cold brew.
Oh, those are
I
good, but
promise
also
you,
very
it's
strong.
half and half. Oh yeah,
You'd be
oh,
so
yeah.
jolted.
Ooh, I like
So
Thai iced
fucked.
coffee.
I like Thai iced
I
coffee
love a
too.
Thai iced
That's
coffee.
my favorite. There's a really good place by you that has. Good.
Oh my God! Thank you so much for saying that.
Yeah.
that was so nice.
Whoa.
I can't believe you have a home.
All right, so we have a letter here. Dear Alexis and Darby and Kimchi.
They always add you on every email.
Yeah,
it's weird.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm considering a career change and I'm interested to hear your thoughts. So, just like you, I'm interested in death and dying. Do you like talking about death?
I can talk about this, yeah.
Okay.
She said she can, so that means she doesn't love it.
And I also believe firmly in dignity in death. For this reason, among others, I've been looking into becoming a death doula. Now, I know that 3 clever and educated women such as yourselves know exactly what that is, but for any listeners who might not, a death doula, also known as an end-of-life doula, is a non-medical professional who helps people during their final stages of life.
Oh, I love that.
They do this by helping honor their requests, both while they're alive and after they die, and offering them guidance and support in the process. I've been told that I'm a good listener and that I'm very patient and empathetic, which are all good traits for a doula. But here's the thing. My patience and empathy have limits. A little bit about that. Humble brag, I grew up both Mormon and Catholic. This, weirdly enough, was a blessing because being exposed to 2 such wildly incompatible belief systems helped me realize at a young age that all religion is bullshit. This has led me to having very little patience for any decision making based on nonsense and superstition instead of logic and reason.
Oh my God. Okay, this is very anti-rapture. I don't like this talk.
Now, he'll be out of a job.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I happen to live in Sweden, where most of the population is not religious, but where we have a national church, go figure. But as a doula, I would likely encounter people of all sorts of kooky beliefs. So here's my question. How do you stay civil with the people in your life who still hold silly religious views? Do you think it's possible to respect a person and the decisions they make that don't affect you, even if you don't respect the reasoning behind their decisions? Or should I give up the ghost, so to speak, on pursuing the unconventional line of work? Signed, Swedish Gaytheist.
I feel like I talk about this every week on my hit podcast, Twinnuendo, with my twin brother who used to be a pastor, but now he's not. Kim, how do you interact with people with insane religious beliefs?
You know, I do actually have family members like that weren't religious, but then like they become like religious in their like adult life.
Oh, that's hard.
And for me, the best way for me to deal with it is just like and have like minimal contact with them,
Yeah.
because I'm not trying to like fight and change your view and what you believe in, and also you're not going to change my view either. But I have like my community that I trust here, you know. So it's like we will stay in touch, but like we don't have to be close to each other. And I'm sure like that relationship is different with everybody. But like, for example, this one family member sent a video of their kid rubbing their belly. So I responded, "Oh, the kid thinks you're Buddha," which like rubbing
Yeah.
a Buddha's belly is a thing.
Yeah.
And their response was, "I'm a Christian." And I was like, "I didn't say you weren't a Christian. I just said the
Yeah.
kid thinks you're Buddha." And I was like, "Well, Buddha wasn't real." And then I'm like, "Who said it?" You know?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Did
"That's
that
not what I was
happen
trying
on
to like."
Facebook?
Oh no, it happened over text.
Oh,
And I was like, well, "I didn't say that it wasn't. I'm just
yeah.
yeah." And then it's like, "Our family's Christian. Don't ever call me Buddha again." And then I was like, you know what?
Okay.
Maybe we don't have to be in contact.
Yeah, that's an
Yeah.
intense
Yeah.
reaction. There is a This American Life episode about a couple in Michigan. There's an abandoned lot across from their house, and people use it as a dumping ground. And so the guy got really tired of it, and he's calling the city, and they're not doing anything because they're like, I mean, what do you want us to do? So what he did was he got a giant golden Buddha statue and put it in the middle of the lot. And then Buddhists found it and they turned it into a shrine. So now there's no more trash. But now it's just full of Buddhists bringing him gifts every day. because they thank him for building the shrine.
Oh, I think I heard about that.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
That is so sweet.
I think that's in
lovely.
Michigan. You grew up in Michigan?
I grew up in Michigan.
Lansing?
Yeah, born and raised Lansing.
Lansing's I think the only place I've been in Michigan.
Well, why would you ever go there?
Because I was dating a guy in Louisville who graduated from Michigan State.
State University.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So I went there and I did drugs and I got fucked on a Murphy bed.
Oh my God.
I know. It wasn't great. Actually, it was, because his dick was small, and I like that.
Yeah, Lansing, it's the capital of Michigan, but also there's really not much happening.
It's just a college town.
It is a college town, yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you go to college?
I went to Kendall College of Art and Design, then I transferred to Columbia, Chicago.
I went to Columbia. I dropped out.
Oh my God. Well, doesn't it have like the highest like dropout like in the nation?
Yeah, Andy Dick dropped out from there.
It's like
Wait, all of y'all plus Shay. Didn't Shay go to Columbia?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We were cast in West Side Story at the same time, and then she left the production and became a famous
And became a famous.
person.
And what did you do?
I stayed in.
One
and
Kiki.
I won Camp Wanakiki. I won Camp Wanakiki.
She won Wanakiki.
Have you been to Sweden?
I have, yeah.
Is there a Sweden section in here?
Yes, there is.
Okay,
Okay.
hold on.
I'll
There
find it
was
for
a
you. I know exactly
time-
where it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were.
Is it
might
hard
have-
writing? Do you like to write?
I do, yeah. Believe it or not.
Do you
Did you
write,
find it
write, or do you talk
you,
into
like,
your
journal,
phone?
or do you-
talk or do you write?
Both.
Cheesy bread bowl fondue. Excuse me. I love fondue. You know, I worked at the Melting Pot in Chicago
you really?
for years and years and years. Yeah, and I stole one of the melting pots. You know what? I just remembered I live in a place now where I like having people over. So you'll come over and we'll have fondue.
Oh my God, please. I love fondue. I mean, it's white people hot pot, you know?
It really
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Because we love cheese.
Me and my boyfriend went to Hot Pot, and that's where we became official boyfriend girlfriend.
Oh.
And then we had our 1 year anniversary
Wait, which
there
hot
too.
pot place?
the one
the
in Burbank
one-
across from Circus
I know exactly
Liquors.
what
Yes.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love
I
it.
still haven't been.
You
I wanna
have to go.
I know.
I think
I'm
you
waiting.
would really like Hot Pot.
I would love it.
She doesn't eat red meat, but
I
there's
don't.
plenty for
I
you
remember
to
this
eat.
about you. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my God. Can I share a I just had a kimchi memory pop up and I want to talk about it. Can
I told you
share?
not to
Is it when you
Facebook
tweeted how I
during-
didn't pay for your birthday tacos?
No, but that's true. You didn't. She didn't.
We're
And
just airing out all the
and
dirty
I
laundry
buy-
here.
I buy her $50 thing of Puff Puff Pass. I only use kimchi Puff Puff Pass.
And look at how well your makeup's staying on.
And better than last time. Better than last time you saw me. No, okay. I tell this story a lot because it's just things change so quickly, okay? And I like to say that we came up at a time in Chicago drag where everyone that we worked with is now very successful and rich, and we have a podcast. So I remember
Mid-level podcast.
I don't remember
It's a
what
great
show it was. You had on peas.
Kim P.
Kim P.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yes.
for Gay Glow.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you needed green eyeshadow. You didn't have green eyeshadow. And I think it was Trixie.
It was Trixie, yeah.
You and Trixie pooled your tips.
Yes.
So that
You could buy a $6 Van Nuys foundation.
so that she could run down to Beat
Oh,
Mix
yeah.
and buy foundation, and y'all shared like taquitos from 7-Eleven.
Yes. So at that time of my drag, I was the poorest like I've ever been in my life because I spent putting all my money into drag.
Yeah, you did make a lot of stuff.
But also it was like the happiest time because I feel like I could be as creative as I wanted, do whatever.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we were like local celebrities in Chicago.
It was
at
fun.
That time, yeah.
Yeah, it was really fun.
But I was literally living off of like McDoubles and like dollar iced coffees.
I remember.
Oh,
well,
the 7-Eleven iced
Uh-huh.
coffee. Yes.
The reason I tell that story often is because I was a teacher at the time. So I had this day job because I was like, well, I have to have money and I have to have insurance and I have to do all this. And I'm watching you and Trixie Mattel pool your tips to buy eyeshadow. And I was like, they're doing everything wrong.
And you're like, I'll never be that
I'll
desperate.
never be that desperate.
I remember looking at y'all and being like, oh my gosh, they only do drag. Like they make their living doing drag. That's not possible. No one can do that.
You know,
They're
actually,
so cool.
I actually had another job, but then I quit because
What were you doing?
I was working as a graphic designer, but then also I was
remember
working as a
that.
server at a fine dining restaurant in Chicago.
Where?
It was called Atwood, and it's in the theater district. So you go into work at 4, and it gets intensely busy right before the theater.
Sure,
And then
sure,
when
sure,
everyone goes
sure.
to, after 7 o'clock, the restaurant completely dies down. So then,
Didn't you work for a hotel?
Yeah, it was in that hotel.
Oh, yeah. Because
Yeah.
I got a hotel. How did I don't know. I got a hotel reservation through you at the Thompson.
Oh yeah, because we
for
like
an
a friends
anniversary.
and
Yeah.
family like code. Yeah.
Thank you for that, by the way. My husband banged me hard in the Thompson
hope he did.
Hotel.
Yeah.
He did. We still have video of it if anyone wants it.
Do you have an OnlyFans?
No, but I will tell you one thing that you do owe me an apology for. Because in that room that night, the room that you booked for me, I got a beer out of the refrigerator and I opened it and I drank it and it was water. Someone had already drank it and then they filled it back up with water and put the cap on.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. And I want to say, you never apologized for that.
Oh, I didn't know you drank.
Listen, just because you don't drink doesn't mean. So,
come on.
actually,
We all know,
Alexis
like-
and I, we don't drink anymore. We drink like we'll have like one or two if we're out. But
Yeah.
we don't drink anymore.
I think we're all just getting older, and
That's 100% it.
Well, also, we aren't that famous. So when we moved here and we stopped knowing all the bartenders,
Yeah,
it was
they did
harder.
start asking us
Yeah.
for money. When we asked for a drink, they would then ask us for money.
Yeah, and it was kind of
that
like
was weird.
Was it like a culture shock when you go to like a club and then like they charge you cover? While in Chicago, you're like, oh, you're good to go. You know?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
especially going in out of drag. And in Chicago, people knew what I looked like out of drag. And I think some people in LA do, but it does feel like
Chicago's such like
I'm
a tight
Darby.
community, you know? Everybody knew everyone.
It was all concentrated too, because everyone was in the same neighborhood, or it was easy to get there.
Bar hopping is so easy in Chicago, Boys Town.
Yeah.
Oh my
Do you miss
God.
living there ever?
I do. I think about it all the time. Like I miss like biking up and down Lakeshore. I miss going to Hollywood Beach in the
Oh,
summertime.
yeah.
And then we all go to like Big Chicks for $1 burgers.
Big
Oh,
Chicks.
yes.
Big Chicks is back open, right? It was closed for a while.
I think so. I went on a date there one time with someone from Grindr, and it happened to be bear night. And at the time, I wasn't a bear. And we went to
Thank you for clarifying.
So we went to his apartment building's like rec room.
Okay.
I was telling Darby recently, I think the reason I never had success dating as a gay undercover as a gay guy is because I date like a traditional like cis woman. Like I want to actually date and like court. Anyway,
And she's always playing with
so
her
that's
clit.
what I was doing. Yeah, I'm always playing with my client.
Flicking the bean.
Yeah, yeah.
can't
Well, we
stop.
didn't go to the Bean. We went to his rec room.
Okay.
But there was an older gentleman in there too, because it was the whole apartment's like rec room. And I remember the older man's name was Horst. And he
I'm
had-
sorry?
Horst.
Okay, sure.
And he was from Germany. He was telling us about the Berlin Wall.
I hated that wall.
And he kept talking, and it was kind of an awkward thing because we were on a date, but in this weirdly public community space, and he was asking Horst questions, and so I thought, okay, we're doing this for a minute. This will be a funny story. But it opened up a can of worms, and Horst talked to us for like 4 hours.
No.
And then after Horst finally left, the gay guy looked at me and he goes, "Why did you keep talking to him? He wouldn't shut up." And I was like, oh, I was feeling the vibe. I thought it was like funny. And he was like, well, it wasn't.
And you're like, bye.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then you transitioned. Is that what convinced you
That
you were
was
in the
it.
wrong body?
That's what
That was it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The only memory I have from Big Chicks is doing coke in the middle of the dance floor. You remember when people would stand on they would move all the tables out of the restaurant and they turn it into a dance party, and then people would dance on the benches.
Like the booth.
Yes, I saw a guy dancing on the bench, and he was having a great time, and I was like, Jesus Christ, he is having a great time. And then I saw him do a bump on the bench, like out in front of everyone. And so me, being a dumbass twink binge drinker, was like, hey, can I have that? And he allowed me, but because I got caught, or I didn't get caught, but because I did it and I handed it back to him, he had it in his hand, and then he got caught and he got removed. But I had a great time.
You know, Chicago is a really fun party city.
It really is. You know what we've never done? We've never hosted Queen.
Really?
We've never been asked.
I was asked tangentially
you!
once, but I didn't realize my wig was slid back super far.
Oh, nar.
And
But
I-
also, no one noticed because everybody's like having so much fun.
Oh
And
my
Queen and
God.
Stark in there, you know?
Yeah. It was the Harry Potter night.
Oh, yeah. That's very
Were you Hagrid? I'm
anti-trans.
kidding.
I was.
Hairline of Adobe.
Wait.
Oh my
Okay.
Adobe.
Okay, here we go. This is our special segment called Death Equals Lady.
Death equals lady.
Okay, my dearest, darlingest Death Equals Lady fans, this is Graham, a longtime listener and fan of y'all's from your Chicago days.
Like the cracker.
Yeah. Not sure if you remember, Alexis, but I was a backup dancer for your Camp Wanakiki music video that Darby was so kind to film and edit for you. Oh. The YouTube comment, the P stands for the guy in the green can get it, is still ingrained in my mind since I was the aforementioned wearer of green. I originally submitted the story earlier this year, but I'm assuming it got lost with the tech issue. Anyways, here it is again for your reading pleasure. Do you remember Graham? He works a lot with Circuit Mom. He's hot.
I've never
He's a
worked
hot
at Circuit
guy.
Mom.
Ever?
Oh, you haven't?
No. I think,
She hated you.
well, because like I was working for the competing party.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
you're right.
That makes sense.
You're right.
This happened back in September of 2017. As you may remember from living in Chicago, every fall and out in the park, LGBTQ plus night is hosted at Six Flags Great America up in Gurnee, Illinois. I had moved to Chicago a little early, over a year before this, and some of my new friends wanted to go. We made sure to arrive early, so we quickly got in, rode a couple of coasters, and made our way to Superman Ultimate Flight. The roller coaster where they strap you in so you're on your stomach as though you were flying like Superman. The queue was long, but we decided we would wait instead of wasting time trekking to another coaster to potentially be met with the same issue. We spent about 20 minutes slowly moving forward while watching riders exit the ride when, at the tail end of one of the exiting groups, a man collapsed. His friends, after hearing the thud, turned around to see his lifeless body on the ground.
Wait, while riding the ride? I'm sorry.
Just exiting the ride.
Oh my God.
One started to panic, another ran back to alert the ride operator, and the last one bent down to check on their friend. We left soon after the incident since we realized it would be quite some time before the ride would be open again, if open at all that night, and we didn't want to see how the rest unfolded. We rode some other rides and left the park after a couple more hours so we could get home and ready to go out to the bars. By the time we were out on Halstead, word had spread because I remember several people mentioning a gay man dying at Six Flags in conversation that night. Needless to say, roller coasters were this man's kryptonite.
Oh, come on, a life was lost.
Anyway, here's a link to a quick article about it happening as well, and then there's a link to
Graham,
the Chicago
you know we're not going to
Tribune.
read that.
Did you ever work at LG out in the park?
I did not know.
Did you go?
didn't?
No.
Did you ever
I
go?
went, yeah, but
Yeah.
I never worked it.
So happy to see what the two of you have been creative for yourselves over the years. I truly appreciate the weekly laughs you provide me. And Alexis, if you have a moment, let your roommate know I'm single. All the love, Graham Holly.
Her roommate is your friend Kevin. You know that guy on the internet? He's always naked, but he covers his giant cock.
I know so many naked Kevins. Which one?
You'll recognize him. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, he looks like Mario.
Oh, that Kevin.
Yeah.
He's very fun. Unfortunately, he's no longer single anymore.
Well, it's 2025. Polly's a thing.
That's
Polly
true,
is
that's
real.
True, that's true.
Now, okay, I did not know about that man dying off the Superman ride. However, when I lived in Louisville, which is where I lived right before I moved to Chicago, I started teaching in Louisville. And every day when I would drive to my school, I would pass the Six Flags in Louisville. What is it, like something over, it doesn't matter. And one day, a girl was on the Superman ride and a cable snapped and cut both her feet off. They found her feet, but only one of them took. So she only has one. Anyway, so what they did was they shut down the ride and they just put a giant black tarp over the top so you couldn't see like the Superman symbol. So when you would drive by it, because I had to be at work super early, so it's like 6:30 in the morning, it's still sort of dark out, and you see the outline of like Six Flags, and then you just see this black kind of like cape blowing in the wind. It was so eerie.
How much was that like lawsuit?
Oh, I'm sure she's rich as fuck. But yeah, I think bad things happened. I think like her dad blamed himself somehow, and then something happened. It doesn't matter. I don't need to get into the details. But yeah, she lost both her feet. Well, no, she got one back. Isn't that horrible?
I mean, there's no amount of money that I would like trade for my like limbs, you know.
I'm open to it. I'm open to discussing it.
I think about that all the time because I have this mole that I need to get checked out, and it's been like 10 years. And so I think, what if I finally get it checked out and they have to take my arm? I don't know if I could do the things that I like doing with just one
Skin
arm.
cancer doesn't spread that slowly, babe.
This is really random and incredibly off topic. Have you been to Knott's Berry Farm?
No, but I want to
Talk.
go
I
so
wanna go.
bad. Okay, we're going.
Okay, let's go.
She wants to do. I want to do
I
the
wanna do
scary.
all-
Yeah,
What's
not
it
Scary
called?
Farm, not Scary.
Scary Farm.
Yeah, I want to do.
Where is it?
It's in Orange County.
No one
So it's not
knows.
far.
No, it's like
Let's do the scary. I want to do the scary.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
let's go.
Fine.
All right.
Fine. We're doing
That's
it.
where we're
we have to
going.
go.
We're in.
Kimchi Eats the World is available for pre-order right now. It's coming out soon. Get your Kimchi Eats the World. This is beautiful, and I'm actually thrilled that we have the first ever copies. Just us two.
I can't
No one else
believe-
has one, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh
no
my
one.
god!
And look at all the. There's pictures.
I'm making these croquettes, and I'm also making that fondue.
Oh my
And
god.
then we're gonna go to Not Scary Farm.
Yeah, well, I'm serious. Let's go.
Okay,
We're
I'm
very
serious,
serious.
too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna make anything from this, but my husband will.
No,
I
he's
didn't
a cook.
expect you to make anything from
He's
it.
a cooker.
Fuck you.
He's gonna make stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Well, he cooks everything. All right. Well, Kimberly, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
And I'll see you at Not Scary Farms.
Yes.
Stay tuned. We'll release all the information so that you can
join
come
us.
do a meet and greet with her.
Yeah.
Bye.
My homosexual opinion. IMHO.